Yo, what's going on, my people? Check this out. So I'm doing a video on how to use your heartbeat sensor. I'm going to try and make it short and sweet as possible. If I'm missing anything, just drop me a comment and I will try my best to help you. Right, now on the bottom right, I'm just going to show you with the Xbox controller. It will tell you what button you need to press, which is that right bumper. If you're using a PlayStation, it will tell you whether to press the R1 or R2. I don't know what it is on PlayStation, but if you're on PC or you're using your keyboard on console, a lot of people don't know what button to actually press on the keyboard, and what you need to actually press is Q. So make sure if you've got a heartbeat sensor, make sure you press Q, and that will definitely activate it on your PC or your console, depending on what you're using it for. Now, as you can see on the minimap, I just seen some enemies shooting, and there's people in front of me, and I just spotted one. So in order to find out how many enemies there are, I need to get my heartbeat sensor out in this moment. So basically what I do is I pull out my heartbeat sensor, and straight away I spot 3 enemies. So there's 37 meters, so there's 3 enemies, and they're about 37 meters away from me. And as I'm moving back, they're about 47 meters, and then it goes to about 50 meters. The heartbeat sensor goes to about 50 meters, and you can't see any further than that. But make sure when you use it, if you want to see if there's enemies coming from behind you, you need to turn around with the heartbeat sensor like I am here. And you can see there's an enemy just there. So I know there's at least 1 enemy there. So I take a look down the scope, and there you are. Bam, they are dead. I am killing him. He is dead. There you are. He's out of the picture. So that's thanks to the heartbeat sensor, you know. That's what's good about it. Now again, someone shot, because I've just seen top left minimap. So I pull out my heartbeat sensor again. I see someone's there, so I'll throw a grenade, but my teammate gets that kill. No big deal, but again, heartbeat sensor worked in that situation. So now I've skipped a few minutes after, and right now, this is the kind of biggest tip I could give you. So what I'm going to do is just basically pause the video here. And as I pull out my radar, you can see underneath the radar, there's usually a number. Now, if that number's not there, like I was just showing you a moment ago, when it was showing you 47 meters and 50 meters and so on. If that number's not there and it's not immediately showing, that means there's no enemies around. But in this case, for example, remember, if people have Ghost activated and they've got their loadout drop and then they're using Ghost, then it's not going to show up on the heartbeat sensor. So it might be that they're just basically invisible to the heartbeat sensor. So don't always rely on the heartbeat sensor thinking that, oh, okay, there's no enemies around, because I know there's enemies here because I heard their footsteps, but it's not showing it on the radar. But as you could see, I will show you right now by resuming the video, and you could see there are enemies here because I hear the glass smash and I could start hearing their footsteps getting closer. The thing is, with Call of Duty, the audio is not great, so sometimes the footsteps sound like they're on your right side, sometimes they sound like they're on your left. I've never really got on with the audio settings on here, I've changed it so many times. But anyway, going back to the heartbeat sensor, it showed that there wasn't enemies there, but there they are. There's 2 guys just there. So they just jumped out, and I've taken shots at them, and of course I killed them. Of course I killed them. That's why I stopped it, man. That's why I stopped it. So basically, we're pulling out the heartbeat sensor, and again, I'm just literally running and using the heartbeat sensor at the same time. And the thing is, again, guys, I'm only using my heartbeat sensor a lot longer, but literally you just gotta pull it out and then put it away. So right now I'm keeping it out for at least a second, but you don't need to keep it out for that long. You literally need to just pull it out, and if the number's not showing on the heartbeat sensor, that means there's no one around you, unless they've got Ghost activated. So remember that if there is no numbers there, then that means there is no enemies there. So you don't need to keep your heartbeat sensor out all the time. The disadvantage of actually keeping your heartbeat sensor out all the time is if you have it out and enemies start approaching you, then what can happen is when the enemies actually start to approach you, because you've got your heartbeat sensor out, you're going to have less time to actually pull out your gun, and then you're just going to end up getting killed 9 times out of 10. But usually what to do is just, as most people do, just pull out your heartbeat sensor, put it away. Pull out your heartbeat sensor and put it away, and keep doing that. Repeat that process, but don't keep it out. As I'm about to approach this enemy, I didn't pull out my heartbeat sensor because I'm using Ninja and it silenced all my footsteps, but I could hear this guy's footsteps. So basically, I go to kill him, and there you are, he's dead. So in that situation, I didn't need to use a heartbeat sensor. Sometimes, like say for example, when I was coming in that doorway, and if I did use the heartbeat sensor, then he might have seen me in that time, and I could have possibly got killed. But obviously, because of his footstep noises, I knew there was someone there. I kind of had an idea whereabouts they were. And then obviously, I could see the red footsteps on the floor to know there was definitely an enemy there. So I didn't actually need my heartbeat sensor in that situation. But throughout this whole clip, you could see I'm just keep on pulling out my heartbeat sensor. Like I say, I'm exaggerating it a little bit. I'm actually keeping it out longer than I normally would, because I just wanted to show you guys exactly how it works. But like I say, if there is no number at the bottom of the radar, that means literally there is no enemies there unless they've got ghost. I'm hoping this helps you guys in any way it can. And if you like the video, please hit me up with a like and subscribe, and check me out on Twitch. I stream Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. And yeah, I will see you guys soon, man. Peace out. Take care. Peace.